What is up, guys? I haven't really done a manga talk style video in a while, and I really had the itch to do one, and this one actually pertains a lot to my life at the moment. This is like a top 5, must collect manga of the year, because this year has been really weird for me, and a lot of old passions and hobbies have re-emerged in my life. I've been playing a lot more Magic cards, I've been reading a lot more comics, graphic novels, reading a lot more fantasy books, and a lot less manga. But I'm still reading manga, but I've had to tone down how much I buy of it, because I want to, spread my money out and enjoy my other hobbies. But there are some manga that I just can't resist buying, so I'm going to go ahead and do a top 5 must-buy manga of 2019. So let's go ahead and start it off. This is going in, descending order, so number 1
here is, number 1 on the list. Must-have manga of the year. I've talked about it so much, but I'll go ahead and put it right there. This is the Berserk Deluxe Edition. If you can't see, there's dust here. It collects dust very, very easily. But I believe this is a must-have for all manga collectors. The art's amazing. I've made so many videos about it that I really don't want to talk more about it now. You go watch any of those other videos. I fucking absolutely adore this. It is a must-have for anyone. And if I could only buy one volume of manga, keep up with one manga this year, it would be this. So yeah, Berserk Deluxe Edition. Highly recommend it. Again, it gets really, really dusty so easily. Okay, so number 2 would have to be 20th Century Boys, the Omnibus. This is the 3rd volume here. These are 2-in-1s, Naoki Kurosawa, one of my favorite mangas of all time. I just think it's an amazing story. It's brilliant. They're 2-in-1s, so whenever it does get released, it's a good, half hour to an hour read. Usually closer to an hour, because these are very dialogue heavy, very plot heavy. It's not really a lot of action going on. Show some of the artwork here, but it's Naoki Kurosawa. Highly recommend it, guys. We're still only on the 3rd volume. Really, really crazy mystery sci-fi story that has a lot of philosophical and moral ideals thrown into it. It can be a bit cheesy at times, because if you have read Naoki Kurosawa's other works, he tends to use the same plot device multiple times. You can really see it coming, It's usually like an old man who has an estranged relationship with his family member, whether it be his daughter or his granddaughter, and he just really wants to make it right. He's a workaholic, but he's going to retire now, and he's going to go back and spend time with his family. Guess what? That means he's going to die. And that's happened in 20th Century Boys and in Monster. He just loves doing that, but it's good. It still gets you. It gets you more the first time. But, yeah, it's Naoki Kurosawa. Number 3, I fucking absolutely love these. This is the Full Metal Alchemist Full Metal Editions. Highly recommend picking this up, especially since these are only like $13 each, and they're beautiful and amazing condition. I love the hardcover. There's 1.5 volumes in each one, and they're just fucking stellar. Not only are you getting 1.5 volumes worth of Full Metal Alchemist in printing paper style, you also get some sketches in the back. And yeah, so some bonus content is always good. But absolutely love these. Whenever they come out, I fucking eat them up. Haven't read Full Metal Alchemist or consumed the anime in years, so it's like refreshing going back and being like, holy fuck, this is amazing. Better than all the shonen being released right now. That's another thing, guys. I'm not really picking up shonen at the moment because I have a limited amount of money. And with shonen, I would recommend just waiting for like a Right Stuff deal, or when they're like $5 a volume, and then picking them up then. Because a lot of the time I'm like caught up with the shonen as it is. Like Dr. Stone, I'm caught up with it online, so why bother buying the physical ones if I'm not going to read them? I'll just wait to get them on sale. So, number 4 is kind of showing you why I believe she is one of the greatest mangakas to ever live. Silver Spoon. Definitely, probably like the greatest female mangaka ever is Hiromi Arakawa. Full Metal Alchemist, brilliant. Haven't read Hero Tales. Silver Spoon is fucking amazing. This goes to show that manga doesn't have to have action, doesn't have to have, suspense or, a mystery. It could just be about characters finding what they want to do in life, struggling, but you know, trying to find themselves. And it's about a group of high school students that are in a school that focuses on farming and agriculture, and our main character just really doesn't know what he wants to do, but he's finding his own in the most random of places, you know, something he'd never think he'd end up with, and he's essentially finding a family and finding people that support him and want him to succeed in whatever way possible, you know, and his group of friends, the struggles they go through. It's been brilliant, it's been amazing, and I'm still picking this up. 8th volume comes out this month. They're a tad expensive. Each volume goes for like $14, $15, but in my opinion, it's worth it. It's so fucking good. So those are top number 4. That's everything that's still being released and I'm still catching up with. The next volume is a bit of a cop-out, but the final volume of this series came out this year, so I'm going to consider it, and that's why it's in the number 5 slot, is Spirit Circle. This has been a brilliant series, one of my favorite series of all time. I can't wait to reread it, because as I was reading it, there was like 3-month gaps in between, because that's when they were being released. And honestly, it was amazing. Highly recommend it. This is probably going to go out of print because it is 7 Seas and they don't give a fuck about anything that's not monster girls or tits or both. So most likely will go out of print. Highly recommend it though. Beautiful story. Deals with reincarnation. Deals with past lives, and yeah, a lot of internal drama, internal dialogue, and you know, finding out who you are and realizing that your past lives don't affect who you are now. Well, they do in a way, but at the end of the day, you know, you are who you are, and you're going to make the most of your life, and you're going to dictate your own life. Highly recommend this. So that was my top 5 manga to collect in 2019. If I could only collect 5 series, those are the series I would collect and buy nothing else. Again, the reason why I'm being so frugal is because a lot of other hobbies have been showing up again, and I am really an addict when it comes to other sorts of media or hobbies. You know, I get really invested really fast, and I know it's bad. Like with manga, you know, you guys have seen what's happened to my manga collection. I've had to sell and dwindle down because it's too much. I don't have the space, and I grow too fast, but I think I've gotten better at it. When it comes to comics, I got really into it, and I'm slowing down now because it's like, holy fuck, I've bought a lot in a short period of time, but I have also read a lot, but I'm going to take a little break. I only bought 1 comic this month, and I have yet to read it yet. But yeah, it was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Omnibus, the Jubilee Edition. Haven't read it yet, but I'm a huge Alan Moore fan. So even before I got into comics, I've read Watchmen. I've read Complete Wildcats by Alan Moore, and I haven't read anything else, but I really love them. And yeah, can't wait to do that. Hope you guys have a great day. Toast your cat out. Hope you liked the video. Leave a comment down below on your top 5 or what one series you would read above everything else. Hope you guys have a great day. Toast your cat out.